1 year ago, few people imagined Ami Ortiz would one day be playing basketball or that his parents would be cheering him on. For months, Ami's ability to survive, much less walk, run, and play basketball, was in doubt. Just over a year ago, this street, located in the community of Ariel, became a crime scene. A bomb exploded in a nearby apartment building. The blast was so strong, it shattered car windows 3 stories below.
It just was a big, huge explosion. The air was shaking.
What happened was a bomb disguised as a Purim holiday package exploded when then 15-year-old Ami Ortiz opened it. Marina, who helped clean the Ortiz home, came running and found young Ami.
He was like on the floor, full of blood. It was horrible. He called to Jesus.
Ami was alive, but just barely.
To see the violence that was done on his body, how this bomb just, mangled his body. And it's very, very hard.
Miraculously, Ami not only survived, but began to heal at an amazing rate.
It was deemed a miracle by the doctors. We've heard the word miracle many, many, many times. He wasn't supposed to be able to see. And he sees perfectly. He sees 20/20.
God is God of the impossible. How he's able to turn darkness into light.
Ami's story spread throughout Israel and the world. More than 4,000 cards and letters flooded into Ami and his family. Even more emails. The Ortizes say the worldwide support and prayers carried them through.
Without them, we won't be able to make it.
But what was it like when they faced the 1-year anniversary of the Purim bombing? Purim is typically a joyful holiday when kids dress up in costumes and often dye their hair. For Leah, it was a sober anniversary, but not for Ami.
I think I was much more traumatized by Purim this year than he was. You'll see him. He went out, he colored his hair orange for Purim. He wanted to go to school. He wanted to do all the parties in school.
And what does Ami say about the bombing 1 year later? Amazingly, he carries no bitterness. Have you forgiven them?
Yeah.
Yet, it's been a hard year of recovery.
It was a shock. I remember I didn't know what to do. Just find out you're missing parts of your body.
Ami's case has attracted the attention of governments in the U.S. and Canada, as well as human rights groups. Majed El-Shafi, founder of One Free World International, recently presented Israel's foreign ministry a petition with nearly 2,000 signatures he gathered in less than 2 weeks.
The Christian community is behind us and behind the family all around the world. And even the Israeli community, even the Jewish people, the people in the street.
El-Shafi sees Ami's case as an attack on Israel's Messianic believers, those Jews who believe in Yeshua or Jesus as the Jewish Messiah. He's calling on Christians and Jews to speak up against the persecution.
Whoever watching this program today, you need to know that you cannot remain silent. You need to do your part. You need to sign the petition. You need to contact the Israel embassy in your country. Tell them, the message is very clear. Tell them we love Israel. We will always support the Jewish people, but justice needs to take place.
A police spokesman says the case is still under investigation, but wouldn't elaborate on possible progress. The Ortizes seek justice, but have also chosen to forgive those who tried to kill their son.
Forgiveness has to be. And one thing I'm convinced, that God died, that Yeshua died for these people too. And even though they did what they did, God's love is great enough to forgive them.
They say Ami's story, which has been broadcast on Israel's national networks, has actually been used for good.
It's been a year of God just bringing up in the media who's Yeshua, and could Jewish people really accept the Lord and still remain Jewish? So the gospel has been preached.
I believe that the Lord, that's what the Lord meant to do through this extremely, extremely painful situation, is that, his face people love him in Israel, and they love him all over the world, and it's through that that the gospel is being preached.
In the meantime, Ami, now 16, takes part in his youth group, plays basketball, and is growing into a young man. Chris Mitchell, CBN News, Ariel.